go for. They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 15-4 run. Towns passes to Cox. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Suggs. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
No, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Inside. Gobert passes to Cox. Over to the left wing. Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Dillingham. Shot clock at 5. Towns is screen on Suggs. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Here's Cox. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Castle. And here's Johnson. He's off on the layup.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Gobert with it. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
The Spurs lead by 9. 34 seconds left in the second. Now here's Suggs. Defense is right there. Off with the layup.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Minnesota is shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And the second free throw is good. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They swipe it. To the inside. Dillingham. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. These are his first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Suggs. Defense right on him. Here's Turner. And counted from 12 feet. Turner's got 11 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And we finished off 1 half of play. Spurs out in front, up by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And San Antonio has possession. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. They've got Castle. He's out there with Suggs. Keldon Johnson out there with Miles Turner. And it's Evans in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Edwards. He's scoreless. Here's Cox. Nice move. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
4 on the clock. The shot no good by Cox. San Antonio leading by 7. And the layup falls. Cox has got 19 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Johnson. Here's Suggs. Soft touch off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 7.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Cox. Now here's Towns. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
And here's Turner. Pass to Suggs. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And stolen by Suggs. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Castle. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Cox. 19 points in the game. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Spurs lead by 9. Pass to Turner. On the wing, Suggs. Plenty of space. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Cox the pass to Towns. Down low. The shot no good by Cox.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Pass to Turner. Johnson on the wing. Suggs outside. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Evans. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 11.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Hardy comes in for Suggs. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Dillingham's checked in for DeRozan. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Towns has got 8.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Vassell outside. Pass to Hardy from deep. Drains the triple. Hardy's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Now here's Turner. Vassell outside. Pass to Hardy from outside the arc. And a hand on it as it goes out of bounds. San Antonio will keep possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Ben Simmons comes in for Gobert, and it's Kelly Oubre in for Anthony Edwards. Clock at 6. Outside Davis. Here's Kolek. It's deflected. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Williams is checked in for the Timberwolves. Taking a quick look here here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Ben Simmons, Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Goose in at the point guard.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Cox has got 23 points. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Hardy. Deflected. Here's Dillingham. Davis for the rebound. Spurs lead by 5. Vassell outside. Now Fontecchio. Pass to Kolek. Vassell outside. Lets it fly. Edwards pulls it in.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Nice move. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
First team foul.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Kolek. Missed inside.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Inside. Pass to Cox. Oubre, a screen on Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards for 3. It's kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Spurs lead by 3. There's Hardy. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Vassell outside. Spurs need to get one up here. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Timberwolves trail by 3. Going inside.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. To tie it up. The shot no good by Cox. San Antonio leading by 3. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. They set a pick. Here's Castle driving inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Pass to Cox. Gobert with a screen on Suggs. Here's Cox. Knocks down the triple. Cox has got 13 in the second half.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Suggs, the pass to Johnson. Suggs with a screen on DeRozan. Back to Suggs. Pass to Turner. Back to Suggs. There's a screen by Turner. Shoots. Suggs with the bucket.
Putting this team on his back. big charge like this.
Here's Cox. Oh, a special move before that shot. Cox has got 32 points in the game.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Suggs outside. To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Timberwolves trail. Edwards with it. Down low. Here's Cox. No good. That would have tied it. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game is 21.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. It's Edwards on the wing. There's a screen over Castle. Cox. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Suggs.
Cash.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
14 fouls.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're losing by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Second personal foul. 15 fouls.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final dagger.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. No good with the triple. Suggs surveys the D, and they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, a hard...
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day. tough game tonight. Lock in.